Just put the fries in the bag, little bro. Skibidi.
Just when you thought American politics was wild,
They're eating the dogs.
remember when Australian politics was dignified?
I want to do you slowly. I want to do you slowly.
Hold our beer, America. This is a real speech in Australian Parliament.
To the Sigmas of Australia, I say that this goofy-air government have been capping. Not just now, but for a long time.
Marcus, explain it to us.
What is...
This is a real Australian politician describing the issue that's going on at the moment.
They're capaholics.
What the hell?
Just put the fries in the bag, little bro.
Just explain it to us in simple English for us.
I can't understand simple English.
If that becomes law, you can forgo skull emoji all about watching Duke Dennis or catching a dub with the bros on Fort.
This is 100% real. It's not edited out of context.
I know clearly she's saying this, but I can't even make sense of it.
Well, Skibidi, listen to the rest of it.
Chat, is this Prime Minister serious? Even though he's the Prime Minister of Australia, sometimes it feels like he's the CEO of Ohio.
She nailed that line. Do you reckon that pause was because she knew that what she was saying was so cringe?
Cringe is an understatement. I'm trying to even make sense of this.
That's because you're not the CEO of Ohio.
You're right, I'm not the CEO of Ohio.
Even though he's the Prime Minister of Australia, sometimes it feels like he's the CEO of Ohio.
That pause is like so beautifully perfect.
It's like someone realizing what they're doing is just pure cringe.
How?
I would be taking an L if I did not mention the Ops, who want to cut WA's GATS and services tax.
I'd be taking an L, which I'm guessing means a loss.
Oh, wow. Finally, you've been able to translate. We bring you here to translate and you only get one word for us.
The decision voters will be making in a few months' time will be between a mid-government, a dog water opposition, or a crossbench that will mog both of them.
Well, who do you think is going to mog both of them?
I can't.
Marcus, you're a fan of the mid-government, right?
The mid-government? What's the... Sure, I like being a fan of the mid-government.
Though some of you cannot yet vote, I hope when you do, it will be in a more goated Australia for a government with more aura. Skibidi.
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 Now, this one does kind of explain it a little bit better.
They must have brain rot from watching too much Kai Cenat and forgot about their plans to ban social media for kids under 14.
So she's against banning social media for kids under 14. So she decided she would talk like she was under 14.
Now I know what I've got to look forward to when my kid grows up.
Your kid doesn't skibidi all over you?
We haven't got to the point where he's using bogan Aussie slang that was invented like 4 years ago.
This is not even bogan Aussie. This is global. Skibidi it up.
Skibidi it up. Right. I didn't realize how much the English language had actually changed since.
Well, you better study up, you mid-English studier.
Mid-English study.
Well, yeah, Musk described the Australian government a little bit more elegantly with one word. He called them fascists.
Well, see, at least I can actually understand what that word means. Unlike the rest of the senator's comments.
And ironically, we agree with her.
Never heard so much malarkey in my whole life.
Australia wants to fine internet platforms up to 5% of their global revenue for failing to prevent the spread of so-called misinformation online.
Cause brain damage.
The bill is part of a crackdown from the Australian government to limit issues around social media, which also includes skibidying on the kids' ability to use social media with age limits.
If kids can't watch cartoons on YouTube, parents and children will be rioting in the street.
It'll be the first time that 5-year-olds actually get up and riot.
Can you imagine a whole bunch of 5-year-old kids protesting in front of Parliament House saying, "Give me back Peppa Pig, give me back Peppa Pig."
Save our GAT sales tax.
I don't care whether you're happy or not.
I think kids should have to go through the pain that we did when we would go to an adult site and have to confirm we were an adult just by clicking a button.
They're eating the cats